Hello everyone. Welcome back to Tiash at the Red, California. Hope you all are doing well. Ramadan is here and I know you are craving for something rich, comforting and full of flavors, just like Chicken Tikka Masala. I know, you are thinking Chicken Tikka Masala, how it can be healthy? Because the traditional version is loaded with unhealthy oil, cream and also food colors, right? What if I told you you could enjoy a rich, creamy chicken tikka masala with zero oil? Sounds impossible? Well, today I am making it happen. And once you try this, you will never go back to that creamy, greasy chicken tikka masala from restaurant. Just look at this. Tender, juicy chicken tikka soaked in a luscious, velvety masala. And the best part, it's completely guilt-free. Ramadan is all about balance, nourishing our bodies after a long fast without feeling sluggish. But before we start cooking, just let me tell you a short story about chicken tikka masala. Because it's not just a dish, it's a legend. It's one of the most popular dish worldwide. Now I am going to share something that I recently discovered. Chicken tikka masala is not an Indian dish. Yes. Chicken tikka masala is declared as national dish in UK. It was invented by Chef Ali Ahmed Aslam. Back in 1970s, in Glasgow, Scotland, a tired, hungry customer walks into an Indian restaurant craving chicken tikka. Now, chicken tikka, grilled, smoky, marinated chicken was already popular, but this customer, he had a complaint. He found it too dry and wanted something saucier. Chef Ali Ahmed Aslam didn't want to disappoint his customer. So thinking quickly, he took the chicken tikka, tossed into a creamy tomato gravy, probably made from the leftover soup or a simple blend of tomatoes, spices and yogurt. And boom! Chicken tikka masala was born. Surprisingly, it is a very staple food in British national cuisine. So now you know the incredible backstory. Let's make history in your kitchen. Okay, now let's start with the heart of this dish, making chicken tikka. The step 1 is making the chicken tikka. In step 2, we will make the masala gravy. I am using boneless chicken breast because it is the leanest and healthiest option. Next, we will start marination. First goes yogurt. This tenderizes the chicken beautifully. I am using 2 heaped tablespoons of yogurt. This is normal Greek yogurt. Next goes all the basic Indian spices, turmeric powder, 2 kinds of chili powder, Kashmiri chili powder for the color, garam masala, coriander, cumin powder and salt to taste. Then we need to add the aromatic punch, ginger, garlic and green chili paste. But at that moment I did not have any green chili, so I added jalapeno and it gave me that beautiful green color. Next goes kasuri methi. I dried roasted it and powdered it. And this brings the magic, that restaurant flavor. Now mix it all well. Our marination is done. Now for the best results, keep it in the refrigerator for overnight. then you will get soft, juicy tikkas. But somehow if you forget to keep it in the refrigerator previous night, 1 hour marination will do just fine. It's all about being flexible. Now step 2. Let's prepare the sauce or masala gravy for our chicken tikkas. While our chicken is inside the refrigerator, let's prepare the veggies for the sauce. There is another good thing about this recipe. You don't have to finely chop any vegetables. Just rough chop will work because we will blend them later. I am not chopping the tomatoes, I am just creating some splits so it would be easy to remove the skin after boiling. Now here is my secret for a naturally sweet and creamy sauce, the yellow pumpkin. You won't taste it in the gravy, but it will add a depth of flavor and sweetness to that. I am going to add all my vegetables in this hot boiling water. And cover and cook it until it becomes tender. Now we are going to prepare a paste for the gravy, and here are the ingredients. For the paste, I am using 2 teaspoons of white sesame seeds, 2 teaspoons of melon seeds, 1 handful of cashew nuts. I am going to add them in my spice jar and blend it into a smooth paste. Please soak them in water at least for half an hour to get that smooth, perfect texture. Adding 2 tablespoons of yogurt. This paste not only will add the richness to the gravy but will also give that creamy velvety texture without adding any dairy cream. Wow, look at the creamy texture. Don't forget to add your yogurt while making this paste because the yogurt helps to get this smooth consistency. I prefer to add all my spices in this paste and mix it thoroughly before adding it to the gravy. I am adding the same spices that we added for our chicken tikka marination, except the kasuri methi because we will add it at last. Salt to taste. Our secret spice paste is absolutely ready now. Our vegetables are cooked by this time. I am peeling off the skin from the tomatoes. See, because we made the split, how easy to remove the skin now. Now we will cool it down before blending. Instead of drowning this beauty in oil, we are using an air fryer. Set it at 370 Fahrenheit for 10 to 12 minutes, flipping halfway. Oh wow! Look at this char. The smoky tandoori style aroma. I wish At least you could smell this through the screen. Alright, let's get back to prepping the sauce. Our vegetables are almost in room temperature now. We are going to blend everything into a smooth paste. Alright, let's bring this sauce into life. Now we need patience to make this restaurant-style gravy without any oil. The secret lies in slow cooking. I have added little bit of tomato onion paste and now I am adding 2 tablespoons of ginger garlic and jalapeno paste. Don't add all the sauce at the first time. We have to add it little by little and cook it in a very low temperature. Mix it gently, cover and cook it until it thickens and changes its color into little brownish. Wow! Can you see the change of colors? That is also without adding a drop of oil or butter. Yes, it is possible. Our ginger, garlic and onion is completely cooked now. Kitchen is filled with aroma. Now let's make the gravy more rich and creamy by adding our secret spice paste. At this point, you need to stir it continuously, otherwise there is a chance of burning spices at the bottom. Now, we are going to add the blending mixture from the blender jar again and cook it thoroughly. Trust me, if you follow my method, you can cook any dish without oil, and this chicken tikka masala will blow your mind and taste bud. Now cover and cook them so that everything can be well merged inside. It's already been 5 minutes. Let's check the gravy. Wow! Look at the color. Can anyone tell this does not have any oil by looking at the rich color? This sauce has healthy fats from nuts and seeds that is good for our health. We did not add any cream. Can you believe it? Now let's add our air-fried chicken tikkas into this smooth velvety gravy. My mouth is already watering. What about you? My friends, if you think healthy food cannot be tasty, I highly encourage you to try this recipe. We are going to add little bit water here according to our desired consistency. Give a good mix so nothing sticks at the bottom. Cover it and let everything marry together on low flame. In between, open the lid and stir it gently from the bottom. Wow! Look at this, friend. Look at this. Who will guess that this does not have any oil, butter or cream? Final touch, adding some kasuri methi. and sprinkling some garam masala for the burst of flavor. Let it cover for 5 minutes and it's done. This is the moment. The aroma is unreal. Oh. Look at this beauty. The chicken is tender, juicy, coated in the most creamy and luscious masala. And the best part, zero oil. Sprinkling some kasuri methi on the top. And to create an illusion of dairy cream, I am adding simply some Greek yogurt. Because we eat first with our eyes, and if it looks good, we simply feel it will taste good too, isn't it? Though I am not an chef or expert, but presentation of food often refers to its visual composition on the plate, in a state of readiness to be eaten. Adding some finely chopped fresh cilantro, and it's completely ready. Look at this satisfying flavorful chicken tikka masala. It is ideal for anyone who is on their weight loss journey or looking for a low-fat, high-protein meal without compromising the taste. Alright, the best part, taste. Pair this with basmati rice or naan, whatever you like. The chickens are so juicy with a smoky flavor and perfectly spiced. Good job. And the gravy? So creamy, velvety and rich. You won't believe that this is zero oil. Try this masterpiece. This is delicious. Oh my goodness. So delicious. If you loved this recipe, don't forget to press that like button, subscribe to my channel and share this with your friends and family. Don't forget to press that bell icon so you never miss any healthy and delicious creations from me. And please let me know in the comments what's your favorite Ramadan dish. I might just make a healthy version next. Until next time, stay healthy, stay happy and enjoy your iftar. If you like this recipe, I highly recommend you to watch this recipe next.